to another episode of Lloyd's ASMR. Tonight, I wanted to do a follow-up to my record store roleplay. Tonight's episode will be a show and tell of those records that I used as props in my roleplay. These records are not necessarily my favorites, although there are some songs on these albums that I do like. But otherwise, these are just records that I'm going to be selling on eBay and at flea markets. It's sort of a little small business / hobby that I have. Same thing goes with the antiques that I own. But with that said, let's get started, shall we? Okay, the first album we have is HAZZARD, Play Loud. This album was made in 1975. Has some songs that you may know. Moneymaker, You Had It Coming to You, Night Creeper. Yeah, that's HAZZARD. Okay, the next album we have is Foreigner, Agent Provocateur. This album was made in 1984. Some songs you may know. Growing Up the Hard Way. I Want to Know What Love Is. That Was Yesterday. And that's pretty much the only ones I know of that. Okay, the next album we have is Toto, Hydra. This album was made in 1979. There's not many I know. I don't think actually I know any of these on here. I might, but I forget. It's been a while. But the album that I know of is one with Africa by Toto. But here's the inside. The next album we have Whitesnake, and I'm not sure on the title of this album, but it was made in 1987. It has Here I Go Again, Children of the Night, Is This Love? Those are some of the more famous songs. Okay, next album we have is Queen, The Game. Made in 1980 and has Another One Bites the Dust, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, and that's pretty much all the ones I know of from that album. Next album we have Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. This album was made in 1987. It has Welcome to the Jungle, Paradise City, Sweet Child of Mine, and that's all I know of from there. Okay, next is Def Leppard, Pyromania, made in 1983. It has Photograph, Rock of Ages. The rest I'm not sure. Next is Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell. Not really a Meatloaf fan. I do like this artwork though. Has this motorcycle coming out of the grave. Has this church in the background. The big giant bat on top. All these tombstones and it's pretty wild. Let's see. I heard some songs that you might have heard. You took the words right out of my mouth. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. That's about all I know of. It was made in 1977. So yeah. Next we have Winger, which has a pretty cool little artwork to it. Not too sure on any of these songs, but it's made in 1988. Next we have White Lion. It's pretty cool. Face of a lion there, or a tiger. Looks like the name of this is Pride. Made in 1987. And here's one famous one I know of. When the Children Cry. The rest I'm not sure of. Okay. Next is Kicks. Made in 1981. And I forget some of these songs. I know there's some good ones on there, but I forget. Next we have Judas Priest, Stained Glass, or Stained Class, my bad. This has Exciter, Saints in Hell, Beyond the Realms of Death. So those are some really good songs there. And it looks like we have some crinkle. This album was made in 1978. Next one we have is Fast Way. Made in 1983. Not too sure on those. Okay, the next one is ZZ Top, Eliminator. Nice car. Very nice car. This album was made 1983. Some of the famous songs are Legs, Sharp Dressed Man, and this one you may remember from the movie The Santa Claus, the first one, Give Me All Your Lovin'. Where the police go after Santa Claus. Next one we have is Billy Idol. Not sure on the album title, but it was made in 1983. And has such good songs as Come On, Come On, White Wedding Part 1, Dancing With Myself, so there's a couple good ones on there. Next we have Quiet Riot, Mental Health. Pretty intense cover. If I'm not mistaken, I think there was some kind of controversy over this cover, if I'm thinking correctly. Not sure what it was or why, but made in 1983. And has Come On, Feel the Noise, Slick Black Cadillac, Running for Cover, Bad Wags, yeah. Next we have Rod Stewart, Foolish Behavior. This one was made no date. looks like 1980. I'm not really a Rod Stewart fan. But someone on eBay might be interested. Next we have Men at Work Cargo. Made in 1982. I'm not sure on these tunes. The one I'm familiar with is what is it? Something about we come from the land down under. And who could that be knocking at my door? That's the tune I know mostly. They're not on this album. Next we have Tina Turner, Private Dancer. Looks like this was made in 1984. I'm not really a Tina Turner expert. Next one is actually one of my personal collection and one of my favorites. The Grassroots. This one was made in looks like it was made in a time where they didn't date things. I have no idea. I think it's either 60s or 70s. But it has some of the good songs are Things I Should Have Said, Midnight Confessions, Here's Where You Belong, Where Were You When I Needed You, and Let's Live for Today. Next, okay, it looks like that's it for rock. The next category is country, and first one is Johnny Cash, the rough cut king of country music. This, all the Johnny Cashes are my personal collection as well. This was made in no date, but it has some good songs on here. Cold Cold Heart, You're My Baby, Story of a Broken Heart, next one we have is another Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash and Friends. And this here's just a mix of different artists. And made in 1972. Next one is Johnny Cash, Blossom Special. Made with no date. Nope. No date. But it has a couple good songs on here. It Ain't Me, Babe. Okay, that's about it. Next one, Johnny Cash Greatest Hits Volume 1. Another one with no date. This has I Walk the Line, Ring of Fire, It Ain't Me, Babe, The Rebel Johnny Yuma, 5 Feet High and Rising, Don't Take Your Guns to Town, The Ballad of Ira Hayes. This here has a whole bunch of good ones. Guess that's why it's called the Greatest Hits. Okay, next one we have is Johnny Cash Rock Island Line. This one is made without a date. And that has some of the ones on the Greatest Hits. A lot of the Johnny Cash I have the same songs on each album, so I'll just skip that part. Next one, Johnny Cash at San Quentin. Made, and they just did not know how to date things back then, did they? No date. Okay. Next one we have Johnny Cash, I Walk the Line. If any of you have seen the movie I Walk the Line, this is where they get the concept. No date. Okay, next we have Johnny. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. No date. Nope. Okay, next is Johnny Cash at Folsom Prison. This was made no date. This one has Folsom Prison Blues, Cocaine Blues, Orange Blossom Special, Long Black Veil, Dirty Old Egg Sucking Dog, Greystone Chapel. See, that's that one. Okay, next is Johnny Cash with no extra title. And no date. Next we have the World of Johnny Cash Deluxe 2-record set. And again has most of the ones that I already mentioned. No date. Next is Johnny Cash, Any Old Wind That Blows. $1973. Okay, that's it for Johnny Cash. Next we have Waylon Jennings. No title, but made in 1985. Has I'm a Rambling Man. That's really the only one on here that I know of. Next and last of country is another one of Waylon Jennings, A Man Called Hoss. An audio biography by Waylon Jennings and Roger Murray. 1987. Okay, next category is soundtracks. This here's one of my favorite TV shows, The Dukes of Hazzard. Another nice car. Very nice car. I think it's a 69 or 71 Dodge Charger. I know it's a Dodge Charger, but I think the year is 69 or 71. But anyhow. This record was made in 1981. It just has a whole bunch of songs, not from the show, but dedicated to the show. For those who don't know the show, we have Roscoe P. Coltrane, Cletus Hogg, J.D. Hogg, Uncle Jesse, Cooter Davenport, Luke Duke, Daisy Duke, and Flash, the dog. It's his. And of course, the General Lee. Next, we have music from Star Wars, not the and it has songs on there from the movie, made in 1977. Next is Saturday Night Fever, made in 1977. It has songs from the Bee Gees, Casey and the Sunshine Band, the Tramps, Kool and the Gang, and some other ones. I'm going to open it up. It has little screenshots from the movie. Some of them might be too small for you to see. Next album, or soundtrack, is from Cats. For those who don't know what Cats is, it's a musical. This was made in 1981. And the people dressed up as cats. I never seen it, so therefore why they would dress up as cats, it's over my head. Next, Urban Cowboy. 1980. And has songs from people, Anne Murray, Bonnie Raitt, Kenny Rogers, the Eagles, Charlie Daniels Band, Jimmy Buffett, if any of you know them. And we open it up, and again it has scenes from the movie. Next one is Dirty Dancing. Some of the artists are the Safaris, Contours, the Drifters, Frankie Valli, and the Four Seasons. This was made in 1988. And the last soundtrack is Grease. 1978. And has songs from Frankie Valli, Olivia Newton-John, that's probably about it. And again with this, you open it up, and there's screenshots. So, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there's right there. Next we have the 45s. I'll just go through a couple of these. And we have Poison. Every rose has its thorn. Living for the Minute. Beastie Boys. Paul Revere. And You Gotta Fight for Your Right to Party. Steppenwolf. Everybody's Next One. And Born to Be Wild. Cheap Trick. The Flame. Through the Night. Warrant. In the Sticks. Heaven. Foreigner. Double Vision. Lonely Children. The Who. My Wife. Behind Blue Eyes. Alice Cooper. Go to Hell. And Never Cry. Or I Never Cry. Human League. Human. Same one in the back. Dr. Hook. Sharing the Night Together. And You Make My Pants Want to Get Up and Dance. Bruce Springsteen. Johnny Bye Bye. And I'm on Fire. Kiss. Beth. Detroit Rock City. Another Dr. Hook. Help Me Mama. Sexy Eyes. Bon Jovi. In and Out of Love. And Breakout. Another Bon Jovi. Born to Be My Baby. And Love for Sale. Meatloaf. 2 out of 3 Ain't Bad. For Crying Out Loud. Bette Midler. Wind Beneath My Wings. And O Industry. Seals and Crofts. East of Ginger Trees. And Summer Breeze. Culture Club. You Know I'm Not Crazy. And Do You Really Want to Hurt Me? The Kinks. Low Budget. And Wish I Could Fly Like Superman. Harold Faltermeyer. Shootout. And Glenn Fry, The Heat Is On. The Rolling Stones. Miss You. And Faraway Eyes. The Monkees. Stepping Stone. And I'm a Believer. White Lion. Lady of the Valley. And When the Children Cry. Fleetwood Mac. Tusk. And Never Make Me Cry. Here's the one I said about Toto with Africa. And Good For You. And Huey Lewis in the News, You Crack Me Up. And Heart and Soul. That's the 45s. And last, we have the children's record books. Here we have Tron. And I'll just go through the pages here. storybooks from the original Tron, not the new Tron. I never seen it, so I'm not sure. I never seen either one of them, so I'm not sure the difference. See, that is that one. Next we have The Fox and the Hound. Next, Cinderella. This is an old version of Cinderella. Next is Alice in Wonderland. Last, Gizmo. Gizmo and the Gremlins. Story 2. I'll save those storybooks for some children's ASMR videos. Or if any of you would like to hear a reading of them, that'd be fine. Just go ahead and tell me. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it relaxed you, or gave you tingles, or even just entertained you. And I will see you next time, right here on Lloyd's ASMR.